the agenda one night to have a dip?
No. You've got the agenda.
Man's got to know his limitations.
I'll just sit here, look stupid.
All right.
I do that well.
Let's get into the agenda. The news is both good and bad tonight. We're going to start with the best of it. The news out of Sydney is that young star Errol Gulden has signed a long-term contract extension that will keep him at the club until the end of 2028. At 21, and already a best and fairest winner and all-Australian, Gulden shaped as the #1 target coming out of contract this season, and clubs would have given anything just to get to him. But he's been a Swan since he was a kid. His family's so deeply intertwined in the club. So 4 more years is what Errol has decided. And he's with us from club headquarters tonight. Errol Gulden, congratulations and welcome back to 360.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Are you thrilled to sign the long-term contract extension?
Yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon. Obviously I love being at this club and it means so much to me and my family, as you mentioned before. And to put myself away for 4 more years after this one is, really excited and, I'm really proud.
Were you eager to get it done early in the season?
I think so. I think with these things, they generally take a little bit of time naturally. There's a couple of loops you have to jump through, but it was a kind of a goal of mine to get it done early-ish in the season. And obviously, what are we, 4 or 5 rounds in now, and to get it done is really good. And can put all my attention and focus now into playing every weekend and seeing where this season can take us. There
were other clubs salivating at the prospect of trying to make a run at you. How aware were you of any other interest?
Yeah, I was obviously, pretty aware of other clubs and, was in constant communication with my manager. But, at the end of the day, I love this club so much and, they've done so much for me from a young age and I just honestly couldn't see myself playing anywhere else.
Can we go through each club and what they offered you, Errol? If that's OK. What did Hawthorn start with?
Yeah, we'll chat about that off camera, I think. We'll talk about that then.
No, this is a serious question. Congratulations, Errol. It's fantastic. We love watching you play. We're watching all these players get long-term deals, and you've taken a 4-year. I'm sure you could have got 8, 9 or 10, whatever you wanted. What was the longest contract that you were offered? Don't worry about the money. You're not going to tell. What was the longest contract you were suggested you could get in another club?
I think it was probably a 10-year deal, and that is a very long time. I think for me the ultimate thing was, looking forward even just for 4 years. Like I haven't even played 4 years in the AFL yet. At the highest level, and it is almost half my life, 10 years. So at the end of the day, I think 4 years was the right option for me and for the club as well. It gives them a bit of security over the next kind of 4 years, but. Also allows me to focus on my footy and not have to worry about what the future holds for the time being, while also I think, leaving a bit up to me that I do have to perform as well because, hopefully I'll be able to get another contract after that, but it is up to me to keep performing and it's not kind of, 10 years locked away and kind of don't worry about it kind of thing.
Did it make your head spin when your manager said 10 years?
Yeah, it did a little bit. I think it's pretty crazy some of the length of deals now, and it is a very long time. As I said, I'm only 21, so it's pretty much half my life. So to put a contract in kind of that length was pretty crazy, and I kind of did struggle to comprehend it a little bit.
It's been, I'll say it again, it's been fantastic. You had a fantastic year last year, Errol, and people say, is it a 1-year wonder? And you've backed it up. You're playing some great footy, but with this deal comes. You're rewarded for your performance, but now there's a responsibility of living up to this wonderful contract and investment the Swans have made in you. You're only 21. When do you sort of get to your most mature time of your football career? Because you're still quite a bub.
Yeah, I think that's obviously a great question, and I was obviously able to have a pretty good season last year, but I'm sure the club have no doubts in what I'm going to bring over the next kind of 4 or 5 years, and my own biggest critic is myself, and I'm the one that places the highest expectations on how I want to perform, and when I'm not meeting them, I'm the one that's the most upset and disappointed. So I don't think anyone has to worry about me feeling a bit of pressure of expectation with a new contract, because I feel the same as I have from when I was playing footy at a young age, and the expectation and pressure I put on myself from then until now.
We haven't spoken to you since you've grown up to be 21 years of age. Are you a stress head? You come across pretty relaxed as you're speaking now, and I have heard you speak in other interviews. Do you stress about footy if you have a bad game? Do you get overhyped if you have a 42 possession game?
No, not really. I think I'm pretty kind of level with footy, and I feel like I've got a pretty good balance away from footy as well. And I've got a really amazing group around me in terms of my teammates, coaches, but also my family, friends, and girlfriend. And living in Sydney, the city where I grew up, it is a bit of an advantage for me that it's not hard to kind of escape footy and kind of go and hang out with my mates from school, or I live at home with mum and dad, and they're pretty keen to keep me grounded as much as possible. And there is that adage that it's never as good as it seems, it's never as bad as it seems. So I kind of try to live by that a little bit. But look, obviously I do, when I don't perform to the level I expect, I get pretty frustrated and angry, and but I don't let that affect me kind of week on week, and try to move on pretty quickly.
Are you a player, we look at you with the actions, are you a strong vocalist on the field? Because a lot of teams, you need the young people to come up and take great responsibility in not just their own performance, but their setting standards. Are you a big talker amongst the group?
Yeah, definitely. I think I probably am a lot more comfortable now to speak up in things like meetings and on field, and how I'm feeling probably the past couple of years. And that comes with being more comfortable in how I've performed, and kind of feeling like I've earned the right to do that. But yeah, definitely, I think I see the game pretty well, and if I can say something that's going to help the team improve or get better or win a game, or speak to the coaches about what they're seeing, and then try to convey that to the boys out on the field, I'm more than comfortable to do that.
I do love the family story here, Errol. How deeply intertwined is the family with the Swans?
Yeah, massively. We're kind of taking over here at Swans HQ slowly. I was just saying to you before that just need to get my dad in here making the meals for the boys in the cafeteria, and we'd all be here. But Mum's obviously involved with the AFLW team. She's the assistant coach for the defensive line there, and my sister plays in the VFLW team and also works in membership. So we're all kind of here, and always at the club together, and driving into work with mum and sister. It's pretty fun. So we're extremely grateful for the opportunity this club's given to all of us, and we love being here.
Are we keeping you from a birthday dinner? We best let you go.
It is my sister's birthday, so I'll say a quick happy birthday to her. But we'll see how we go. You guys are good company, so I'm happy to chat to you for if you want.
What are you going to buy? A money bag?
I might see if I'll have the bill with her at dinner if she's lucky.
Good on you, Errol. Congratulations. We look forward to many more years of you in red and white.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Errol Gulden signed to the end of 2028. Other clubs didn't die wondering, Robbo.
10 years. Yeah. Good on him. He deserves clubs going after him.
Yeah, in the handful of players in that bracket who you could go for 10 years, he felt like he was right at the top of that list, and it's proved to be true.
Doesn't he speak well?
Yep.
Like if he was at your club, if you barrack for Sydney and you're listening to him there, you're going, wow, our future's in good hands. And you're barracking for another club, you're going, have we got anyone like Errol Gulden at our football club? Anyway, well done to him.
All right. The major story of the day was less cheery than that. The AFL confirming a 3-match suspension for Port Adelaide forward Jeremy Finlayson for a homophobic slur used during Friday night's match. It has been met with cries of double standards.
We're in a situation, as we said from minute one, that we would accept